up, guys? Zinigami here, and let's go through the 40 Stamina Strength Pica Kai Raid. Yes, after Doflamingo, this seems to be a pattern that they're doing where they're going to be re-releasing raid bosses with a different color, a 30-minute timer, having weekly raids, or having a set number of raids for the time period, and also 3 different versions of each raid. For Pica, we have a Powerhouse, a Driven, and a Slasher only character raid boss. The Powerhouse one is going to cut your health at the end of each turn. The Driven one boosts his defense and reduces his damage taken, and the Slasher one will revive after he dies. So each one has a 30-minute timer. This video we're going to do the same thing we did on the Doflamingo video, so I'm going to show you the first team for the Driven one, then I'm going to show you a few teams sped up, and then we're going to go into the Driven one, do the same thing, and then we're going into the Slasher one. So there will be annotations in the video description down below to jump to whichever version you want to see. So the Driven version, also important to mention is that each of these versions will have a set of Chopperman missions. And if you do each of these versions X number of times, you're going to get different rewards for the Chopperman missions. Same thing as versus Doflamingo. I'll go over those at the end. So the Driven Pica is going to cut your health. 30-minute timer. Remember that on these 30-minute timers, the timer doesn't actually start until you start your first run. So that message pops up that says, hey, remember, you only have 30 minutes to do this raid boss. So once you start, you started. But you can get all the way up until clicking this OK. As long as you don't do that, the timer will not actually start. So you can check to see what friend captains you have available to you, and then actually start whenever you're ready. So the first team I'm going to go over is a free-to-play double... Let's do double Sai Fuji. I only have one Sai Fuji. Okay, let's do Sanji. We're going to use a friend Sanji. I'm going to do a double Sanji team. So this double Sanji team, one thing that we really want to be using is the 1000 Sunny 2 on mini teams, because Pica is going to die, and when he dies, he's going to deal 10,000 damage to you. If you die to that 10,000 damage, that will count as a loss. So make sure you're able to either have more than 10,000 hit points or use damage reduction so that way you don't actually die to that 10,000 damage upon death. And it will count as that turn, so if you use a special like the 1000 Sunny special on the turn that you kill him, it will get rid of that damage taken. And the rest of the raid boss is going to work exactly the same. You're going to... Oh, it's 11111 damage, not 10,000. Sorry, it's 11111 damage. The rest of the raid boss is going to work exactly the same. The stages leading up to him are going to be the same. There's still going to be a bunch of turtles and stuff to stall on this second stage. And just like regular Pica, arguably the hardest part of this raid boss is getting past the int cannoneers that are going to be showing up on stages 3 and 4. If you've got the damage to get through the int cannoneers, then you're going to be fine. Although the Driven Pica is actually quite annoying to do, since Driven Pica has huge defense boosts, and Driven Pica also is going to reduce the amount of damage that he takes. Remember that if you're using 6-star Blackbeard, 6-star Blackbeard's captain ability ignores defense barriers or defensive barriers and combo hit barriers and stuff like that, but does not ignore enemies' defense value. So the blue shield that Pica gets on the Driven version is not going to be reduced by raid boss by 6-star Blackbeard. So 6-star Blackbeard does want to use a defense reducer still, or else he's not going to actually get through that. So this stage and stage 4, we're going to kill all the fodder units first. And then after that, attack the cannoneer. These cannoneers hit very, very hard. So, don't want to take a hit from them. If you can, you also want to get this guy just low without killing him. And then you can jump Sanji here to have a little extra damage whenever you go into the next stage. Remember that if Sanji's jumped into the air, you still get his captain ability boosting your attack value. You just don't get to attack with him that turn. And he's going to have extra attack on this turn, so that way you can get some more damage and hopefully kill one of these guys before they kill you. Because that's the big scary thing. Dying when you're just too young. He was so young, he had so much to live for. There we go. Now that he's back down, we're just going to keep him down. If you're using a 6-star Sanji, either as your captain or as a friend captain, 6-star Sanji's captain ability alone is going to be able to kill Pica if he is yellow. So as soon as Pica's yellow, if you've jumped him, Sanji will kill him immediately. And in fact, let's jump Sanji, and hopefully we can get lucky. Actually, if we jump Sanji, we can kill him on the first turn with our Nightmare Luffy and Magellan and Dalmatian. So with Sanji jumped, Pica is going to cut our health, change colors. Oh, yellow, why? How mightily convenient. Use Nightmare Luffy special first. Nightmare Luffy special will hit him 10 times. That will let you actually use Magellan or your PSY Pica, if you're bringing PSY Pica, in order to cut his health. Dalmatians will boost attack against delayed, and Nightmare Luffy makes him delayed. And we use our Sanji special. Come on. I don't need that. Come on, come on. Come on, Sanji. Come on, Sanji. Slowest special in the game. And don't forget to use your 1000 Sunny special to reduce that damage taken. If you did not notice, up on the upper right hand side, Pica is going to cut your health at the end of each turn. And with a 6-star Sanji special, 6-star Sanji does all the damage. But that right there would kill him no matter what color he is. So it doesn't matter if he's yellow, he's purple, he's red, he's whatever. You will kill him with the Sanji special if you jump and attack with all your Sanjis. You can also use your Sanji special there to help kill stage 4, since we don't actually need that 5+ Sanji special. Against the Driven Pica. Driven Pica is going to boost his defense. His defense is going to go all the way up to like 500,000. So you're going to want to bring a defense 0, or not just a defense reducer. There are Peronas. Int Perona especially is one of the Peronas that reduces by 90%, but that still means he has 50,000 defense, which is still a pretty significant amount of defense. So using the Helmeppo will set Pica's defense to 0, which is quite nice. The next best one, actually the best defense zeroer, is going to be the PSY Secret Cavendish, which I don't have. because the Psy Secret Cavendish is actually only a 15-turn defense zeroer. So Psy Cavendish, if you have him, is going to be the best. That way you only have to stall for 15 turns. Otherwise, Hell Meppo. And if you're confident enough using the Perona for the 80% defense reduction if you're using the green Perona, or the 90% defense reduction if you're using the purple Perona. So we're going to be using, once again, 3 different teams. The first team we're going to be looking at is the Fujitora and Shiki free-to-play team. Coded 1000 Sunny is going to help us take a hit, but it's not really necessary. Once again, Helmeple here. Zephyr is going to boost all of these guys, and Kobe is going to help us get matching orbs. Well, Zephyr is going to boost everyone except for Kobe on this team. Once again, first couple stages, very easy. I'll see you on Pica. And on Pica. Pica still has only 2.2 million hit points. Notice that I used my 1000 Sunny, coded 1000 Sunny already. I used him on stage 4 because those guys hit harder than Pica does. And I still have enough health to take a hit from Pica. We're going to be using our Fujitora special. And then every single turn we're going to attack until his combo meter goes away. That's really all we're going to do because his defense value is more than we can hurt him. So we just have to hit until that combo meter goes away. And most importantly, looking for orbs on characters that I can't put an orb on. And we're going to just take the hit from Pica. We're just going to use our face. Our face is going to be an excellent way to take the hit. Gotta love using your face. Thank you very much. The percent damage reduction is going to go away. And then we're ready to take on Pica. Looking for him to turn not blue. Don't want blue. Let's try a different color. Yellow or green is going to be ideal. Yellow. Perfect. 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 So we're going to use our specials. Hell Meppo to set his defense to 0. Kobe to give us matching orbs. Zephyr cuts our health. Boosts our attack. And then Doflamingo. Zephyr is going to be better than Shiki. You can also use Shiki on stage 4 instead of your coded 1000 Sunny. Both will do just fine. And then attack. You can also use the attacking in the wrong order, but that's fine, he's dead. You can also use Shiki just to get rid of 1 combo meter there. And the last Pica is the Slasher Pica. This Pica revives on death. So whenever you kill him, he's going to revive. He's going to revive all the way back to full health. So he's just like a 4.4 million hit point boss. But more annoyingly is that 4.4 million hit points is spread over 2 turns. So your 1-turn specials, like your Zoro specials and your Doflamingo specials, are not going to work for you very well. We're going to be using a killer Zoro team. And even better is not using this ship, but using the Mihawk Slasher ship, because you can't heal with a killer captain. There you go. There you go. That's the team you want to do. Instead of a killer captain, you can also use Coliseum Shiryu. Coliseum Shiryu is nice as a captain. He'll give you a little bit more damage out of your turns. And he's also a driven character, because we're going to be using our Shiki special. We're going to be using Shiki to boost the attack of Shiki, Dofi, and Zoro. And then we're going to be using Zoro special to boost the attack of everybody. We're going to stagger our specials. So we're going to use Zoro's stronger attack boost with Nolan's weaker orb boost. And Dofi's stronger orb boost with Shiki's weaker attack boost. And Kinemon is there as a great orb manipulator. Against Pica, Pica is green. Now we're going to use Killer to give ourselves matching orbs. Kinemon, you're supposed to be using to give yourself guaranteed matching orbs, but I messed up. So, I guess we're not using Kinemon for those matching orbs. Let's use... what do we want to do? I guess we'll use our Nolan now. We'll use Nolan and Zoro now, and then Doflamingo and Shiki on the revive. If you have the Kinemon, you can guarantee yourself 3 matching orbs. So Nolan and Zoro. That's going to be good because we have 2 red orbs right there. So our red characters are going to definitely kill. I'm going to actually do it like this and not kill him. Whoops. That's okay. That's okay. We can kill him next turn. Just attack in the right order. Don't attack in the wrong order. See, what I'm doing here is I'm strategizing. It may have looked like I made an oopsie, but really what I'm doing is I'm stalling for my... special. I'm stalling for Kinemon special. See? It's all according to Keikaku. So now that our Kinemon special is good and ready, now we're going to kill our Pica. See? It's all according to plan. I don't make mistakes. I didn't get him almost dead on purpose. I mean, I definitely got him. See, now he's blue. And now we use Kinemon, that gives us our matching orbs. And now we use Shiki. And now we use our Doflamingo specials. And since we killed Pica last turn, our Zoro is back up to his 3x attack boost. And we're going to end on our green characters, and especially our driven green characters. That's all according to plan. I call him Sabo. Whoops. Oh, gee. Okay, guys. Let's get something straight. Strength Pica is a very good character. Very, very good character. I would actually argue that Strength Pica is much better than his Psy version. Because Strength Pica works on, most importantly, not only your Akainu team to help you get more orbs, but Strength Pica also... Where are you, Strength Pica? Pika, Pika, Pikachu. Strength Pica. Strength Pica also works great on your raid boss Blackbeard team, since Pica has the exact same special as before. His special ability is still changes badly matching orbs into matching orbs. At stage 1 it only does it for driven characters, but stage 2 is or is it driven and powerhouse? Pica, remind me, Pica. Pica is driven and powerhouse on stage 1, and on stage 2 it's for all characters changing empty and badly matching orbs into matching orbs. Cuts health by 10% on stage 1 and 20% on stage 2. That 20% health cut, and being one of the highest health characters in the game, his max health is 4,000, which makes him once again amazing for the raid boss Blackbeard team. He's everything raid boss Blackbeard wants, and also goes great on Akainu to help you get more matching orbs, either out of empty orbs or out of your badly matching orbs. And just goes great on lots of other strength teams in general, since strength teams like all that extra health. He also has 3 sockets, just like the Int version of Doflamingo. Compared to PSY Pica, he's got 1 more socket, so he's got 3 sockets on him. Same 17 turn cooldown special, same or just slightly lower health. He goes to 4,020 health instead of 4,050 health, and attack is actually a little bit higher. His goes up to 1,200 attack instead of the 1,180 attack. Guys, I've been Zenigami. Highly recommend just doing the Powerhouse Pica. The Powerhouse Pica is way easier than both the Driven and the Slasher Picas. The Driven and the Slasher Picas are a huge pain, whereas the Powerhouse Pica is like incredibly easy. Oh, and also the quests, Chopperman missions are back again for the Pica. The Chopperman missions are on this 3rd button over here. No, I'm sorry. Down here. These are for the story mode, so ignore those. Chopperman missions are to do each one of the Picas 30 times. This is the Powerhouse Pica, do it 30 times to get all those rewards. The Driven Pica, do it 30 times, get all those rewards. And the Slasher Pica, do it 30 times, get all those rewards. You will definitely max out Pica before you need to do it 90 times. Especially if you wait until 2 times skill ups, maybe only 40 Picas are gonna be enough. It's gonna take you longer to get the sockets on Pica than the skill ups. Because unlike the PSY version of Pica, there are fewer skill ups necessary. Strength Pica only needs 9 skill ups to go from 26 down to 17. I've been Zenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you can't use PSY Pica to get skill ups. You gotta use strength on strength. Y'all stay beautiful.